Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. I am continuing the Clone Wars Season 7. This is Episode 9, and it is titled Old Friends Not Forgotten. And we are finally moving into the story arc that we have all been waiting for. The Siege of Mandalore, it looks like, especially from the ending of the last episode where Bo-Katan, she approached Ahsoka and the sisters, of course, and asked Ahsoka to help them get rid of Maul, who is a common enemy. And he's in charge of Crimson Dawn, a lot of the underworld, and yeah, that's going to be so damn exciting to get into, and I've been really looking forward to this for a long while, and we'll see if this last arc is going to start overlapping with Revenge of the Sith, and maybe we're going to see some Order 66 stuff, from a perspective we haven't seen before. Yeah, that's at least what I'm hoping for. What I think is going to happen, but we'll see. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions to the Clone Wars and all the other shows that we are doing on our Patreon page. The link is down in the description below. But let's get into this. What? This is a whole different start. A Lucasfilm limited production. And it's red. Okay. This is totally different. We're even starting with a crawl? Part 1. Old friends not forgotten. Oh, holy shit. I'm getting chills. Okay, no crawl, but yeah.
Launched a major offensive. Led by the evil droid General Grievous, the Jedi Council has dispatched its generals, sending them far from the core worlds to bolster the beleaguered clones.
Okay, we are getting really close. Yes.
Well, I can see things are going splendidly on this front.
No good. We can't locate the tactical droid.
Anakin, where are you?
I'm right here. We already finished our battle, so we decided to come help you with yours.
You're overdoing it. Again.
Identify target. Cease fire. All batteries take aim at the Jedi.
Hold your fire! Hold your fire.
What's the play here,
I have
Anakin?
come to surrender.
Surrender? That's a relief.
Oh.
Great. I'll tell the boys. All right, then. Hang in there a
The
little longer.
I gladly surrender myself to the mercy of the Separatist forces.
There it is.
Fire. Now or two.
Got him. Oh yeah. Music and everything. The 501st doing their thing. Well done, Annie.
Bravo, Anakin. You've done it again.
Your state of helplessness really sold him on my surrender talk.
Always glad to help, my friend.
Oh fuck.
Skywalker here. What is it, Admiral? Saul Guerrero.
Perhaps the siege at Onderon has taken a
Oh,
turn for the worse.
Fulcrum.
No, sir. It's not Guerrera. You had best take this transmission here on the ship. Both of you.
Ahsoka. He's using the Fulcrum code already, although, yeah. Identity. And here's
All right, Admiral.
the scene.
What's so important you brought us all the way back here? How are you? Where are you? Are you okay?
I'm all right. Thank you. Lady Bo-Katan and I have located the renegade Sith Lord Maul. We believe we can capture him.
Okay. She's trying to enlist the help of Obi-Wan and Anakin.
We're gonna capture Maul. Finally. I thought you would be more excited about this.
I am cautiously optimistic.
This is so cool. I can't even.
Ahsoka, I'm so glad.
We'll have to catch up another time. Things are moving quickly.
Every minute we waste here gives Maul an opportunity to slip away.
Anakin, don't get too much, you know, in your feelings and everything.
What were you doing on Obadiah?
Yeah.
It's a long story, and not really relevant right now.
What is relevant? I don't have the numbers needed for a siege. Without a complete lockdown of the city, Maul will escape again. If we are successful, you'll have Maul, and I'll have Mandalore.
Sounds like a fair deal.
If Republic forces aid you in your assault, it will break treaties that are 100 years old. We will effectively be drawn into yet another war.
What's one more? He murdered their ruler. My sister. I thought she meant something to you.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
She did. And still does. But I cannot allow my feelings to cloud my judgment. The Council will decide what our course of action will be.
You two certainly haven't changed.
Is that a bad thing? Come on. I have a surprise for you.
Surprise? Oh, wait, she's gonna need some lightsabers. Oh, this must be so weird for her.
They shouldn't salute me anymore. Not since I left the Order.
Loyalty means everything to the clones. They've been waiting to see you.
That's the helmet design we've been seeing.
Glad to have you back, Commander.
Rex, thank you. But you don't have to call me Commander anymore.
Sure thing, Commander.
Still gonna do it.
One more surprise for you.
And there we go. What?
The attack on Mandalore was approved.
No, it's Coruscant. Grievous has attacked the capital.
What about the Chancellor?
The Shock T has been sent to protect him, but Master Windu has lost contact with her.
You're going to abandon Bo-Katan and her people?
Ahsoka, surely you understand. This is a pivotal moment in the Clone Wars. The heart of the Republic is under attack.
Everything's gonna go wrong from here.
This is why the people have lost faith in the Jedi. I had too, until I was reminded of what the Order means to people who truly need us.
Our people on Coruscant need us.
No, the Chancellor needs you.
That's not fair.
I'm not trying to be.
Shit.
I'll divide the 501st. Make a new division under Ahsoka's command.
Unfortunately, Ahsoka is no longer a part of the Grand Army of the Republic.
But Rex is.
We'll promote Rex to commander and have him lead the new division.
Yes.
Ahsoka can go with him as an advisor.
Very well. May the Force be with you.
So this is the last time they see each other?
One other thing. I killed Maul once. Just to capture him. He doesn't seem to stay dead.
No. He does not, but you will get the chance, Obi-Wan. You will get the chance again. And blue.
Maybe a little better. Capture Maul. I'll take care of Grievous. With any luck, this will all be over soon.
Great.
Anakin, good luck.
Oh man. This is the last time they see each other as friends. And the next time is gonna be very different. Alright, so yes, Revenge of the Sith is going on right now. And that is, yeah. Okay.
What is the meaning of this invasion?
Oh, that guy.
The Republic presence here is a direct violation of our treaty. Siding with the Republic will make you an enemy in the eyes of the people.
I'm fine with that.
You're nothing like your sister.
Saxon, prepare our forces for an all-out attack. Rook,
Saxon,
inform
hey.
the syndicate of the invasion.
Ursa, can you confirm the target's location?
Ursa Wren?
I can only confirm that Maul has not left the city.
We've got it coming.
Oh shit. Oh no. Where are they? Oh shit.
I don't think to bring you a jetpack.
Don't need
Well, at least I know Ahsoka and Rex are gonna be okay. They're gonna survive. Whoa. The music. I can't take this, guys.
Thanks, Commander.
Oh yes.
beat you.
Things never change.
Oh shit. Such a cool helmet design for that guy. The Undercity. Oh, yeesh.
We engaged one of the leadership, Gar Saxon. He disappeared through there. Seemed in a hurry.
What's down there?
Unknown, sir.
Let's move in.
It's a trap.
The Jedi was sighted entering the lower city.
Then it's just as our Lord
Whoa.
predicted.
Lord. Oof. Bo-Katan is not giving a fuck. Yeah, you're done. No amount of fancy armor is gonna save you.
Where's Maul?
Where is
We
Maul?
wanted you to bring the Jedi here, but you brought the wrong one.
Ahsoka, come in. You're walking into a trap.
Yeah.
Ahsoka!
Fuck. Yeah, of course, he wanted Obi-Wan. There's a lot of them. So can you sense something's wrong? Wait. No, we're losing all the fucking clone troopers. No.
I'm sorry, Commander.
Where's Rex?
I was hoping for Kenobi.
Of course you were.
Why are you here?
Fuck. No music, just fucking silence. Holy shit. I needed a couple of minutes there just to collect my thoughts and pick my fucking jaw up from the floor. That was really, really good. That was everything that we knew that they could do with this last season and that we were hoping for. And I can totally see, and I mentioned this in some of the previous reactions, that like these first two story arcs, they were just leading up to this. And like if you haven't been watching Clone Wars for a long while, then maybe you needed these two arcs, like the Rex arc and the Ahsoka arc, to really get into this whole thing again and get close to these two characters specifically, because in this one, they teamed up and they're going after Maul, and so well done, so emotionally charged all the way through. The music, the visuals, the voice acting, everything is just firing on all cylinders. And if you don't want to watch a grown-ass man cry or get emotional when watching like fictional stuff unfold in a fictional universe, then these are not going to be the videos for you, I think. This one and the last three. Because I could really feel all the emotions just boiling up to the surface, and everything that these characters have been going through. Oh my god, I don't even know. Let's start from the start of the episode. I'm just going to say quickly, if you hear any noise in the background or anything, it's just Kat is sitting in the background and working on something on her computer. So that's if you hear any clicking or anything, then that's all it is. But yes, let's go back to the start of this episode where we get to see Anakin and Obi-Wan and their, last battle, Clone Wars battle together before they go to Coruscant. And Anakin really showing off. And he is very confident in his own abilities and his skills and the skills of the 501st. And trusting in them completely and getting the help of R2. And we got some nice banter there going back and forth with Anakin and Obi-Wan, and Anakin taunting Obi-Wan a little bit by saying he's being way too cautious and come on, we can take this. It's just 1,000 droids over there. That's nothing. And they were able to defeat these droids pretty damn easily once Anakin, he started his little ruse there with we give up and everything, and he was able to take out the tactical droid, and then it was pretty much said and done by that time. And then they get called back to Coruscant, or first they get the news that Fulcrum is trying to contact them, and that was pretty nice little detail there with Ahsoka using the pseudonym of Fulcrum for the first time. Then I believe it was used by Saw Gerrera and his resistance fighters, and before we know like his what are they called? The Partisans. That's the name of his rebel unit going forward. But this is prior to all of that. But she's using that name Fulcrum, and she then gets to and then she contacts Anakin and Obi-Wan, and we get that scene where that we also got from the reveal trailer back when they revealed that Clone Wars was coming back. And she's trying to enlist the help of the Republic to go and take out Maul. And it is a very, very intriguing proposal for the Republic and the Jedi as well, to be able to take out this rogue Sith who's been roaming around and causing all sorts of trouble. And especially Obi-Wan. He's been causing a lot of trouble for Obi-Wan. And as Bo-Katan mentioned, he even killed the Duchess Satine, whom Obi-Wan was, he was in love with her, or he had feelings for her. never really acted upon them. So it is like, as a Jedi, you are allowed to have feelings for someone. It's as long as you don't act on them, as long as you don't, do essentially what Anakin ends up doing. And with all this, in the back of our heads, and especially in the back of Obi-Wan's head, he should be more like he should want to, get justice for the death of Satine. But he's so much a Jedi that he's like, I cannot let my feelings cloud my judgment. We have to talk to the council first. And while he's doing that, Anakin is giving Ahsoka her own clone unit with the whole, like, the new design for the helmets and everything, and giving her some new lightsabers as well. Or is it? I think it's her old lightsabers, but he fixed them and gave her blue blades instead, and put in blue kyber crystals, because that's He thinks that that's better because that's his color, I guess. And they had a little comment about that as well. But then Obi-Wan comes back and tells Anakin that, no, we cannot go to Mandalore. We cannot help Ahsoka with this. We have to go to Coruscant because Grievous is launching a full-scale attack on Coruscant, and they even mentioned sending Shakti to defend the Chancellor. And I'm very curious if we're going to be seeing any of that battle or anything like happening in that battle and on the ground like before Anakin and Obi-Wan get there at the start of Revenge of the Sith, because we did get some of that in the in the older Clone Wars series, the one on Cartoon Network that was in the same style as Samurai Jack. We got like the last part of that series. We got it was some great stuff actually, where we got to see like the Battle of Coruscant on the ground and in the air and everything, and the Jedi and Shakti protecting the Chancellor and everything, and Grievous like hunting them all throughout the city. I don't know if we're gonna get that, or if probably. I do believe they're gonna focus on the Mandalore stuff and the Ahsoka and Rex thing, but it is as I and many others, as we predicted, this spills over into Revenge of the Sith, this whole story arc. So getting very close to Order 66 as well. But because they now can't go to Mandalore and help, the clone unit that they're sending, or the Republic forces, they're gonna need a commander. And since Ahsoka, she's not really technically, she can't be a commander anymore since she's not a part of the Jedi Order, then how about promoting Rex? And that was a really good idea there, Anakin. And a good way of getting Rex away from everything that's happening in Revenge of the Sith. So it makes a lot of sense. And of course Anakin would want to send Rex with Ahsoka because he cares about Ahsoka. He cares about Rex. He doesn't need them around him. He doesn't need their help necessarily. He just wants them to be able to do their thing as best as possible while he has to go and do this other thing, and protect the Chancellor. And that... Holy shit, those, like, that little argument between Obi-Wan and Ahsoka, that was some real interesting stuff as well, because usually, like, Obi-Wan is, like, the picture-perfect Jedi and doing everything right and making the right decisions a lot of the time, and he's not letting his judgment get, clouded by his feelings and all of that, but Ahsoka is still very much questioning this whole, like, you're failing. This is why I left the Jedi Order, is because you keep doing stuff like this. You don't help the people who really need it. You're focusing on the war too much, and you're not protecting the people, you're protecting the Chancellor. And Obi-Wan being like, that's not fair, Ahsoka. And yeah, there's way more to that whole discussion, but at least I like that they started to get into that a little bit, those two characters, and then they say goodbye. Probably for the last time. I don't know if Ahsoka and Obi-Wan, they ever meet again. Because that could happen. That could, and during the the events, or like prior to Rebels, or maybe after that, or if she goes to Tatooine, seeks him out for like knowledge or something, guidance. That could happen, surely. But I think for now this is probably the last time they saw each other, and the last time for sure that Ahsoka and Anakin, they see each other as friends. Because yeah, spoiler alert if you haven't seen Rebels, Ahsoka and Anakin, they do meet again, or Vader meets Ahsoka, and they even have a full-on confrontation and a fight, and that they both survived. But yeah, watch Rebels if you haven't. It's great. It's really good. Let's move on to Mandalore. The assault, it starts, and we learn that the people who were like kind of helping Maul succeed in taking over Mandalore before, they're still helping him. He's got the people behind him as well, it seems like, and Bo-Katan is like, I don't give a shit, I'm gonna liberate them, I don't care what they think of me. And Ahsoka saying, oh, you're very different to your sister. And yeah, she probably is. And then yeah, it goes pretty well for a while, and I was like, wow, this is actually moving pretty quick, and they're moving in, and it looks like they're taking care of business after some very cool action in the air and everything. But we learned then pretty quickly that it's a trap, and Maul laid a trap, and he was counting on Bo-Katan to contact the Republic, and more importantly, contact the Jedi. And he wanted Obi-Wan, of course. He wants revenge. This is he can't get away from that. He is constantly living in the past, and he cannot get over the fact that Obi-Wan bested him and took away his future. So he still wants revenge on Obi-Wan, even though he killed the love of his life, like right in front of him. Yeah, so and that was once again very hard to watch and very emotional, in like the underworld there, moving around down there, and the clone troopers dying left and right, and Ahsoka going up to this one of the troopers, one of the clones, laying on the ground, dying right in front of her, breathing his last, and saying, sorry, Commander, we failed you. I'm so sorry. And that fucking hurts. And then Maul comes in, and he's like, what are you doing here? I did not expect you. And then the fucking thing ends. Yeah, so that was such a good episode. And you could just from the get-go, the way it started, and they did things differently, and with the red, and you could feel that this last arc, these last 4 episodes, are gonna be something special, and they're about 25-26 minutes each, I hope. This one was, at least. So it's gonna end up being almost a 2-hour movie, or close to, at least, like this last arc. I'm so nervous for what's to come, and with Order 66 and everything. But yeah, I do want to get into like one last thing here. I mentioned it in the last video as well. If you guys haven't read this one, it's called Darth Maul, Son of Dathomir. It was supposed to be like one of the arcs that were like, it was supposed to be in the Clone Wars, and they were gonna animate it and everything, but then the whole Disney buying Lucasfilm happened, and they canceled the Clone Wars, so they started doing all of these story arcs in different mediums as well, or instead, like the Asajj Ventress, there was a very long arc with her. It was supposed to be like an 8-episode arc or something that became a whole novel, and this one was supposed to be like 4 episodes about how Maul, what happened to Maul after Sidious caught him and killed Savage Opress. So this in this one you'll see like how he got away from Sidious once again, and how he got back into power on Mandalore, or you know, getting to go back to a position of power. I'm not going to spoil too much from what happens in this one. I think you should read it. It's a very good read, and I'm going to reread it because it's actually been a while since I've looked through it. I was saving it. I was saving it like to reread it and really get into it. I was saving that to till when the Clone Wars started again, and now it has. So now I can really dive into it. I just forgot to do it before this episode because there's been so much going on. But yes, I've been talking a lot in this one, and there was a lot to talk about, and I am still so excited and emotional from all of this, and yeah, it's just that this is my jam, and when Star Wars is doing its thing, it's just the best, and yeah, I can't say anything other than that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna end it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you as soon as possible. May the Force be with you always.